Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's October 17th, 2023. We're looking at mostly sunny skies today, highs in the mid 60s. It's going to be windy as a dry cold front comes through, so we're not going to see any moisture with this, any significant moisture at least. And that kind of already passed through maybe an hour or two ago, early in the morning. But we'll have some west winds that'll be gusting from 25 to 35, 35 more in the mountain tops, 25 more in town, and it'll be happening later this afternoon. Tomorrow it's going to be similar, clear weather, some clouds rolling in and out, but pretty much the same temperatures as area of high pressure starts to build in behind this trough system. And we're going to have that lasting until Sunday when there's a major pattern change for next week, cooler and wetter temperatures. So we can see that we have a warming trend going on till about Friday, and then Saturday is going to be warm too. This could be our last nice weekend of the fall before we kind of get just cooler and maybe just wetter. You can see next week the temperatures really dive down into the mid 40s. This is for Haley. This is town level. So we'll see what happens. It's kind of still long range forecast at this point. Looking at the satellite this morning, you can see this is the cold front that passed through. Not too many big clouds behind it. We'll just kind of have some sparse cirrus clouds. Looking at the 500, or this is 700. Let's zoom out for a second. So 500 millibar for the US, you can see this trough system is kind of making its way through across the panhandle of Idaho today, and then kind of shifts out of direction to the east and have this big high pressure ridge forming behind it. This is going to bring us nice weather for the remainder of the week, all the way through most of the weekend. But you can see, take a closer look at the winds, because this is probably the most significant weather that we'll see over the next week, besides lots of sunny skies. You can see the winds kind of come through around midday and are going to be gusting up to about 35. These are in knots, so it's about 5 miles per hour more than what you're seeing there. And it's going to be from the west, and that quickly dies off after sunset tonight. Looking at the cloud forecast. Speed up to here. So we already are going to wake up to clear skies, so that cold front right here passed through this morning. And then we might have some light cirrus clouds forming later this afternoon. And then tomorrow's kind of a repeat. We have clear skies with some cirrus clouds making their way in and out through the day, but no significant cloud cover. And then looking ahead at the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook, so this is for October 24th to the 30th, we are above average or above normal for how much precip we're going to get, and we're below normal for temperatures. So kind of going to end October with some cool and wetter weather. Let's look at long-range forecasts. This is looking at the Euro. You can see we're in this troughing system now. That's going to pull away today and have this ridge of high pressure, nice clear weather build into place, and be pretty dominant through the remainder of the week, this high pressure here. and you can see the jet stream is kind of well to the north of us. So we're going to have really nice warm weather. And that pattern looks like it's going to change right around Sunday when this trough comes in from the Pacific and drops pretty far down here towards Nevada, at least on the Euro. It's a little less defined on the GFS, but that's going to bring a lot of cool air from the Arctic and Alaska down all the way to our region. And you can see this monster low that's kind of building off to the northwest, Pacific Northwest. But we're already out into fantasy land here, so we'll have to wait till it gets a little closer and see if those models actually are going to happen or not. And let's take a look at the GFS. Very similar. High pressure ridge builds into place and stays dominant for until Sunday. Similar looking trough system coming in here. It looks a little bit stronger. And I guess the only difference is this next low looks like it's not as prominent as it was in the Euro. So that's long range forecast for you. Tune in for any weather updates throughout the week. Thanks.